Welcome to Claude Talks Episode 6, everyone's favorite podcast about a guy named Claude that talks about whatever he wants. It's been a couple of months since the last Claude Talks video, so here we are again, and I had four things specifically that I wanted to talk about. The first is an apology. I need to apologize to Matt Bush. Matt Bush is one of the co-hosts of the Pints with Jack podcast. When I did episode 4, I was talking about Matt Bush. I mistakenly referred to Matt Bush as Matt Fradd. Matt Fradd is also a podcaster, and he does a podcast called Pints with Aquinas. But Matt Bush is the co-host of Pints with Jack, one of the podcasts that I really enjoy. So my apologies to you, Matt Bush. If you ever see this, I'm sorry. So where has Claude Talks been? Claude Talks has been on hiatus because in the end of August, my wife had surgery on her shoulder and she needed some extra support from me, which I was more than willing to offer for her. That did limit my availability for certain projects, and unfortunately, Claude Talks fell to the wayside. I have kept up with the High Hazel, High Moon, High Venus videos, and people really seem to enjoy them on the channel, and I'm glad that you do. But sitting down and recording a video like this and learning each and every step of editing takes a lot of time, and I just didn't have that time. As I said previously, my plan with Claude Talks was to do 10 episodes and consider that a season. I do think I have a plan to finish out the remaining episodes, and then we'll see where it goes from there. The third thing that I wanted to talk about was channel monetization. When I first started to see a lot of success with High Hazel, High Timber videos, I thought that it might be possible to get the channel monetized. And if I could get the channel monetized and earn even $100 a month, that would be great. That'd be a night out to dinner with the family. What I did realize is that there is definitely a limit to the audience that is interested in videos about cats being told dad jokes. I was aware that there was a limit to the audience. I just didn't know what it was. I do feel that the current videos, they're not spreading as much as they used to. They're not being shared as much. They're not getting as many likes and as many views. So I've probably exhausted the audience for them. However, I will say that I do enjoy making the videos. The people that watch them and interact with them enjoy them too, and that's great. So I will continue to make them for the people that enjoy them, and I really appreciate every viewer that is involved with them. And Hazel wants to say hi. She came to hang out. And I did realize that one of my obstacles to getting monetization on this channel is that I'm not always willing to create content. For example, one morning I was making a salami sandwich to go to work, and I had the bread laid out and I was putting it all together. And I turned away from the sandwich to go do something else. And when I came back, one of the slices of salami was gone. And Venus was standing off to the side of the sandwich, and she had a big slice of salami hanging from her mouth, looking straight at me. And I had her caught dead in her tracks. My initial reaction was to not pull out my phone and record it. My initial reaction was to take the salami away from Venus and tell her not to do that again. It was at that point that I realized I'm not always willing to create content. Therefore, that is probably going to put a limit on what I'm willing to monetize. Because I will admit, it was pretty funny watching Venus stand there with the piece of salami in her mouth. One of the other things that I've thought about is rebranding the channel. When I initially created the channel, it was just my name. As I created one of my first videos, it was called Claude Talks. I did find out that there was another channel called Claude Talks, and I just felt that since the primary content being consumed on this channel was the High Hazel videos, that would be what I would focus on. And that's why I rebranded as Hazel Stories. But knowing that there's a limit to monetization and a limit to an audience, and there are other things that I want to do, and the channel is for fun, and the channel is for experimenting and learning the tools, I would like to do different types of content too. So I'm thinking about rebranding the channel. and along with it, the Twitter page and the Substack to kind of encompass the possibility of diverse topics that I would make videos about. Now, I haven't decided what the rebranding will be, and I haven't decided or committed to new content yet. The only content that I'm committed to making right now is the Claude Talks episodes for season one and the videos and shorts with the dad jokes to the cats. There are things that I've enjoyed doing in the past in other creative endeavors, and I am going to speak to some of the creative endeavors in future Claude Talks videos. There's still a lot of work to do to make those videos. But some of the other things that I've done in the past is at my old church, I ran a class where we went letter by letter through C.S. Lewis's The Screwtape Letters, and we would have a discussion. And I really enjoyed that. And I thought it would be fun to maybe re-record those discussions without a class, but just me leading them again, or potentially perform the same thing with C.S. Lewis's other letters book called Letters to Malcolm. That's an idea that I'm throwing around. I will make sure that before I make any changes to the content, that I will put a short, I'll put a video, I will put a community post so that you can see that the name is changing, so that you suddenly are not, where did Hazel's stories go? I will make it clear on the page that I've changed it. As always, I appreciate everyone that watches the videos. I appreciate everyone that leaves feedback and comments. Thank you so much for watching episode 6 of Claude Talks. Please like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.